Hi crafters, my name is Erin and welcome to Giggles Creative Corner. I took advantage of the celebration and got myself some new Valentine's card. There's information for the celebration if you scroll down farther on my blog. There's also a link to the shop that has all these celebration stuff. But anyway, back to the Valentine's card. Today's project has got the Bunch of Hearts border punch and a couple of the love stamps. So I hope you'll have fun with it. List of supplies is below if you're on my blog. There's a link for my blog if you're on my YouTube channel. And my white card will flash by as I head to the craft table. I'll see you there. So here's the card that I made for Valentine's Day with the new stamp that I got. I like it because it's got all this swirly stuff and it's fun. So I took and put the love on the front, and then I punched stuff out and used some of the paper stack that's in the celebration catalog behind it. And then of course I had to put the heart on the inside. So this is the card we're going to make today because love's in the air. All right. My card base is the 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4, and it's in real red. And then I have my piece of Whisper White, and I kept the boxes that I did with the other one, and I've been trying to line them up, and I figure if I mess up the little pieces of paper here, if I mess it up a little bit, it's not going to be any big deal because I can always put the messed up part on the bottom and it'll be covered. So I just put a mini glue dot on the corner and I was trying to line it up. So what you can do with that is slide this over once you get it in the spot you want and then just pop it off. Woo-hoo. Alright, so there I go. I got my 3 squares. Now the one thing that I did with the original card was I used my Stampin' Write marker and I outlined the box. I figured this time I'm going to use one of my little stamp daubers and I'm just going to get the edges of the little squares. Got to try something different, right? And it's the real red ink, and since I'm putting a black and white piece of paper behind it, I wanted to make sure that I emphasized the squares. And yeah, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. If you noticed, we got a new production post up where my husband's giving his little 2 bits as we go along. And I took some time off because I had a reaction to something and my face got all swollen and red and flaky and yeah, it wasn't a pretty picture. So, alright, I got that. Now, I could use my hearts, but since I'm going to put hearts on it already, I just figured I'd go with this one. It's itty bitty hearts, but they're black and white. So, all right, that piece, I'm gonna take the trimmer and you're going to cut it off at 1.5 inches because you've got your square punch that was 1 inch. And there we go. These are the mini glue dots that came with the paper pumpkin. January's paper pumpkin, and it's like, why not just use them? I like the fact that they've got the cover on them and stuff, so I can get it put where I wanted without getting stuck to it, and then I can pull the backing off. All right, so there we go. Now I got that on there. And then, of course, I had to use the bunches of hearts that was in the catalog too, and I was like, yay! Hearts galore. I'll save those for making a shaker card. Maybe I'll be brave enough to try that. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, front of the card. Stampin' Dimensionals. And paper. Or scissors, I should say. All right. Take this guy. Now, before I go too far and completely forget, I gotta stamp my love on the front. All right, and real red. There we go. And photopolymer to the rescue. Line it up. And stamp. All right, sorry. My husband's giving me all sorts of silly looks over there. Now, he was the one I originally had in mind when doing this card. Because I'm like, you know, I kind of like being stuck with somebody who's as insane as I am. All right. But I got a different idea for him, so I'll show you guys that later on. Okay, another piece of scrap real red and the itty bitty heart punch. I'm gonna punch two of these out. Okay, then silver glimmer paper. All right, dimensionals, and since the hearts are so small, you're going to use half a dimensional. And I found it easier to get these guys if you kind of like skewer them to pull them off. Not always easier. I'm going to prove you right, wrong, whatever. So there's the outside of the card. It looks like it's got lipstick smudges. Inside of the card. And I'm going to use the little heart from that same set. There we go. Close enough. All right. Fast fuse. And I'm thankful for all the ladies out there who have messed with the fast fuse more than I have and who have tried to teach me the secrets. But this thing just does not like me. There we go. And there's the inside of our card. So we got our love, and we got the inside, and here we go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please remember to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next project. Bye!